Hello, Foxes. We're here in the Dynamo training facility. I'm here with Lawrence Ennali.
Hello.
Lawrence, thank you for the time, my friend. I appreciate it. The Houston Dynamo FC's Flash. That's what people know, so you ask, man. I looked up the Ultimate Team card before I got here. 90. Are you good with that?
90 pace?
90 pace? I think that's slow, man.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit slow for me.
What you think? 95, 96?
Give me 96. A good 96.
96, I agree. So I'm not gonna ask you who's the fastest. Who's the second fastest on the team? You know, who can come close to you in the race?
I think Dwayne Holmes got it.
Oh,
He's
okay.
He's pretty fast too.
Yeah.
Especially with the ball, he can dribble and be fast, like very fast. So
Okay.
I would say Dwayne Holmes. Yeah.
Guillermo, I saw some pace on his first goal. How he on that through
that's
ball.
true. That's true. Guillermo got some pace, but there's levels to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, so Houston is a host city for the World Cup later this summer, you know, and Germany's coming to town.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got your tickets ready or what?
So I'm waiting for the final roster because I got a couple guys that I know.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, so I played, for example, center back Malik Chow. He plays for Newcastle. I played with him in Schalke in my youth.
Yes.
So I hope he makes the nomination. I think he does. And then I will slide into his DMs and ask him for some tickets.
Yeah, please, brother, I'm here, you know. Tell us about that time, though, in Germany, in the second division, or when you played in Poland, you know, that early stages of your career.
So, second division was a hard time for me because our team wasn't very good back then. It was more like we were fighting for relegation. So it was hard for the coaches to trust young players. He went more for like experience so that was a tough time. I think I had 10 or 12 appearances in the cup games and in the league. Of course, I was very grateful. I had a lot of fun playing my first couple of games in the top division in Germany.
Right.
And then it was just the best way for me to get some experience somewhere else. So I wanted to see something else, get some, like I said, new experience and live somewhere else, grow as a person, grow as a man.
Yeah.
So I decided that Poland would be maybe the best option, and it worked out to be. So Poland was just another stop. Great time, great people. Lukas Podolski.
Teammate, right?
He helped me a lot when I think I was 21. He was a big help, especially with all his experience and everything that he lived through in his life, in his career. Amazing person, great helper, and is always there for someone.
Right.
Yeah.
And how did the Houston Dynamo come knocking on your door? You know, tell us about that opportunity, how it came about.
So it first happened in March. So I came here in July 2024, and the first time I heard from him was I think in March 2024. But back then, I have to be honest, I wasn't familiar with the MLS.
It's okay. That's what we want to hear.
So I wasn't really familiar with the MLS and told my agents it sounds nice and everything, but America's always like lifestyle and like living, and I didn't know anything about the league. You see, I watch movies like, I don't know, a lot of movies, you know, from America, like Hollywood and all that, and you're like, oh, America sounds so good, and blah, blah, blah. But the sports side, I had no idea what was going on, so I was a little bit skeptic about it first. But then, I got more and more into it. The talks got more and more serious.
Coming to America has its appeal, but what did the Dynamo say to you during their pitch that captivated you?
So it was just like they showed me like what's going on here. Like the league is growing. They play beautiful football in America. It's possession based, and that's something that I was missing in Germany. It's more like hard tactical and defensive and what basically convinced me to come here was, first of all, the weather is nice in Houston.
It's warmer.
It's warmer. But no, on the sports side, of course, it's a good team. They want to compete, and that's what I want in my career, to compete and win something.
And help us understand the difference between that European soccer and the MLS. Now that you've been here a couple years.
So first of all, I feel like it's less pressure on teams because there's no relegation.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's basically like maybe the biggest point that I would say. For example, we didn't have a good season last season, but
Yes.
people were talking about the next season. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Yes.
That wouldn't happen in Europe because
In Europe, they're talking about firing Ben Olsen, given the season that happened last year.
Yeah. So there's a lot more pressure just on the whole environment and the whole team, I feel like. But still, here's pressure too. You want to make the playoffs, right? Mm-hmm. So that's the big trophy that everybody wants. So
how does the team make that jump, though? We talk about making the playoffs. That's the goal. The goal needs to be, higher. MLS Cup. Then how does that happen within the team?
So I feel like we had a good couple seasons before last season. We made the playoffs, got unlucky, red card in the playoffs and all that, and penalty kicks. So we were
against Seattle, who you play this weekend.
Exactly. So we have something to do on Saturday.
I like that you know that.
But the next step is I feel like we have a good team.
Yeah.
I think Ben, Asher, and Pat did a great job giving us the players that we needed. Guilherme, I mean, like, what a player, right? 7 goals and assists in 4 games, right?
Yeah.
4 games, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we needed.
Yeah.
That was a part that was missing, for example. I feel like defensively, looking away from Dallas, I feel like we are getting stronger, of course, unlucky with red cards and like VAR calls and all that. But we have a strong team. We have a good team. I feel like clubs, when they come to Houston, like other teams, opponents, they are scared to play here. Like our stadium, the energy, the fans, they're there. It feels great. It feels like this is a season where we could really do something. So yeah, I'm very excited. Next step is making the playoffs and then have a run in the playoffs.
There you go. You talk about Guilherme having an impact, in the goals, obviously, but I think to that through ball that he sent you in Dallas, that was filthy, man.
Wow.
That was filthy.
I think that was the best assist I've ever gotten.
I believe
Okay, wait, maybe let's talk about Amin's assist last season to me in San Diego, where he just kicked the ball away and sprinted. No, but that ball from Guilherme was, I said it, I said yes.
Yeah. Chef's kiss. Yeah.
Exactly. It was just mid-run, I was like, whoa, wow, what a ball. And then great touch by Lawrence and good finish by Lawrence.
That's right.
Exactly right.
That's right. That's how do we get? I feel like that is your strength, and I feel that we need to see more of that too, so you can showcase what you bring to the team.
100%.
How can we?
Agree.
Now that you're a wing back, how can we incorporate those dangerous attacks, because you put pressure on the defense with that speed.
Yes. So. It's basically just relationship, and Guilherme is new. I've never played with him, and he's a very special player, so it's hard to understand him sometimes. But I feel like we are building a very, very good connection. Even in practice now, it looks way better. We had a couple talks with the coaches, like how to build this relationship, because we are 2 very strong individual players, but if you combine that, it could be something very dangerous. So I got the speed, he got the
touch,
technical gift. So to combine that, I think will be very good for us, and that's what we're working on right now. And you've seen it in Dallas, hopefully in Seattle next week too, this weekend too.
And Houston is such a diverse city. Very many different cultures. So is the locker room. How has that been, and what does the team bond over? Music. Is there music everybody likes, or what? How does the team come together?
So there's a lot of Hispanic music, of course.
You like some? What's your favorite? Bad Bunny
I think it's Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny?
I like him a lot. I am right now listening to a lot of Amapiano. Okay. It's like some classical African style mix. Also, sometimes I play some German rap music. So it's very diverse, and everybody's open to everything, of course. I think that's what also gives us a good chemistry on the pitch. But yeah, no groups or really like this group. No, everybody can talk with everyone. And I still have to work on my Spanish, but yeah, we're getting there.
And I think when you first came over, I think you were close to Lingard, or he was kind of like welcome you in, you know, adapting to life in Houston. How is living in Houston now? A year and a half later, do you like it? What don't you like? What you love?
I love it. My family loves it every time they come over.
Yeah.
It's just so much, like, so different to living in Germany or living in Poland. The lifestyle is way higher. I feel like the weather, of course, I mentioned it earlier. It's just amazing. I feel like people are happy here. Yeah, it's a great city to live in.
And I want to ask you your recovery from that injury. You know, you came onto the scene, you scored that beautiful goal in LAFC, and then sadly, you know, what came after came after. But walk me through that recovery, that effort you know you made to get back on the pitch.
Yeah.
Because I was praying that you didn't lose that quickness.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the scary part.
Yes.
You know, that's the scary part.
That's what everybody was scared for. I was scared too.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Yeah. So of course I had my surgery and all that, and then building up, like trying to not lose too much muscle weight and all that. It's the hardest part. And then, of course, I had my family in Germany, so I was basically alone in Houston.
Your support system.
Yes, exactly. I was basically alone in Houston. It was I said it before, it was the hardest time I think that I had in my career yet so far. Basically fell maybe into like a small depression or something. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I was just sad and like watching my team play on TV, having crutches, it like really brings you down. And then like having in your mind like, oh, what happens if I'm not that fast anymore? Like, can I come back good, like confident, like happy, like, just enjoy the game again, you know, and don't be scared to go in a one against one, like to get injured again. So yeah, there was a lot of things in my head. But I have to say big thanks to the whole group here, the Dynamo. Everybody was there for me. Whenever something was wrong, I could tell them like I don't feel happy with this and this and that. Could you help me? They were all there and supported me. So that was a big part of it. Also pushing me when I had down days, you know, like recovering. And then of course some days you'll be like, oh, the same shit again, you know? So yeah, big thanks to Houston Dynamo for helping me. And then also like of course a lot of discipline. To keep going, like every day.
Yeah, now you can put it past you. You scored already.
Exactly.
Best times ahead.
Exactly.
You know? What is your dream, your aspiration in your career? You know, as you look in the long term. You know,
I just want to be happy and healthy. I think like after an injury like that, you change your mind a little bit.
Yeah.
I just want to be happy, enjoy the game as long as I can, and be healthy.
And
that's
then
all.
That first time on the pitch, you know, after all the recovery in here, and you step foot on the pitch, how was that like?
Oh, I was nervous. I was nervous. It's like I made my debut. It felt like I made my debut, like first time professional soccer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the feeling that I had. But as soon as I touched the ball, it was all like, yes, like
forget about it.
It was not like nervous. It was more like excitement. Yes, I'm back. Like crazy. I made it. It was, I think, 273 days without playing a professional game. Yeah. So yeah, just happy to be back.
Because I don't play in MLS, but I play in the Sunday League, you know? And when I get hurt, I'm scared to go 100% when I come back from injury. You know, I'm like, am I gonna tweak it again? You know, it's a hesitation.
I know. But that's something that you don't have anymore when you are coming back from injury. Like, you only play when you feel 100% fit. That's what they make sure of. So I was 100% fit whenever I came back. Obviously, like the stamina, like running, output, and like I was tired a little bit, but with my knee, I feel comfortable. So that's the most important part. You have to feel comfortable, and this was there. So.
And then to finish up, now that you feel good physically, where does Ennali feel he is the best Ennali on the pitch? Where do you love to play on the pitch? Where do you feel like you can make the most impact?
Obviously, left winger, and we play in a 4-3 or something. But it's a competitive sport and it's a team sport. So we play 5 in the back right now. So left wing back is where the coach puts me on.
Right.
I have to do my job there, and I think I do it pretty good. I was shocked a little bit that I'm actually that good defensively.
Yeah.
So
You and Holmes kind of been thrown in the fire,
yeah.
you know.
Shout out to Holmes, my white back. But yeah, whoever I'm needed, I will play and give my best and give my all. And yeah, as you can see, I can still score from the position. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Lawrence, thank you for the time, my friend.
Thank you so much for having me.
We wish you a successful season and a good season with the Dynamo.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.